Well, guys, what is going on? It is Dirt Bike Nation here. Oh, it has been a while, guys. As you can see, I'm back. So, in today's video, I thought I would just give you guys a little how-to video, just to get back in the groove of things a little bit. I'm going to try to start making some more videos, especially this spring. Right now, it's kind of tough because, as you can see, we got a whole bunch of snow. Well, not as much as we had, but we've had the snow for like 3 days now because it's so cold it's not even melting the snow. I've been just kind of down here working on some projects. Got this mower, my dad's push mower. It's Husqvarna. The handles were really messed up, so I fixed them, put new bolts and nuts on there. Right now I'm in the process of trying to figure out how to fix the throttle piece on the carburetor. Yeah, other than that, I've been out fishing a couple times. I just haven't made any videos or anything, but yeah, guys, I guess this will be the first time you guys have seen the dirt bike, the 150, without the handguards. As you can see, I got these over here, trying to keep them nice. Alrighty, guys, so I want to be showing you guys how to change your air filter on your dirt bike. Now, this is pretty much going to be the same for most bikes. This here, as you guys that have been watching before already know, it is a Honda CRF 150. It's an 05. I've had it for, let's see, I got it when I was about 13. So had it for about 5 years now. So yeah, let's hop right into this. First thing you're gonna need, if your new air filter does not come pre-oiled, make sure you do that first. There is a certain kind of air filter oil that you are recommended to use for these. All right, guys, so once you have your filter pre-oiled, what you're going to want to do is get a Phillips head screwdriver. First thing I got to do is take this white plastic cover off here. So I'm just going to undo that screw right there. You can see is. Then next thing I'm going to do is pop this plastic piece out back here. Just like that. Cover comes off. Put that down here. Then I'm going to take this screw, this screw, this screw, this screw, and this screw. Phillips screwdriver. And I like to work my way around, go around this way. And even though it doesn't really matter which order you put them back in, I'll just like to keep mine in order so I know where they came from, and I'll put them back in the same hole. All right, so once you've taken all those screws out, just want to make sure. And for different bikes, it could have a little, plastic piece that it clips in or something like that. Mine, in this case, I can just pull it off just like that. Now I'm gonna set this cover down here with the other one. And just go ahead and mention this, guys. There may be a few little things that might be a little bit different, but for the most part, this is gonna be basically the same on every dirt bike. Also, as you guys can see, I've got my screws laid out same order I took them out of. That's just a good practice to get into. Another thing I do want to mention, as you can see, these screws do have, in my case, they have little washers on them. You don't want to lose those washers because they'll help seal up this air box. So what we need to do is to unclip this with this right here, just like this. Take it, push that back, fold this out, move that out of the way, and then this should pop right out. Just like that. Now, as you guys can see, this air filter, it's not in terrible shape, but it has been in this bike, I believe, for a while. It's got a bunch of fuzz in here. I actually cleaned it out a little while back, and I'm starting to see some more of this fuzz kind of stuff coming out of here. So what I'm thinking is there's probably some mice down here in the barn that we need to get rid of. They're trying to build a nest in here, because when I cleaned it out the other time, it was awful. So go ahead and set our old air filter down there. And as you guys can see, here's inside the air box. There's a little bit of dust in here. You just kind of want to clean it out if there is any dirt or dust but if there is anything, guys, in your air box, just go ahead and clean it out the best you can. Doesn't have to be perfect. I mean, if there's little stuff like that back there, I'm not going to worry too much about that, as long as this filter here is, clean for the most part. Now, I still have not oiled this filter up, as you can tell. I'm waiting to get the recommended type of oil for my air filter. Get your air box cleaned out. What you want to do is you want to grab your new air filter and set mine there. Take your old air filter, go ahead and pop it out. Pop it off this little piece here. It's a little basket for your air filter, basically. Just a plastic holder for it. A couple holes in it where it holds it on right there. It will be kind of greasy and oily and whatever, because a lot of them do come pre-oiled. The one I got it for like $10, and it was kind of a cheap deal. So that's kind of why mine, I'm sure that's why mine wasn't pre-oiled. What you're gonna want to do is slide this piece. As you can see, I've already slid it out there. But I'll push it back down and show you. First, it's gonna be like this. So what you're gonna want to do is just pull from the inside so that it's like this, and that plastic piece on the inside is not coming out of this hole anymore. Then you want to pry it off of this little plastic stud here and this little plastic piece here. Alrighty guys, so I got the new air filter here, got the little air filter basket here. Just gonna take it just like this and find the little holes in the top there. You're gonna poke each one of these little plastic pieces through. They should be lined up diagonally. Slip it in like that, just get it on. Just be careful not to tear it, guys. So push it through just like that. Both sides are in. Once you have that, make sure it's all the way on. It should look something like this. Now that we got that on, what we gotta do is you gotta, just like we did with the other one, but this time you wanna push this plastic part in here up through this hole. Just like that. All the way on like that. It ain't going nowhere. Basically, this is just the opposite of what we did earlier. So just come in here. Alrighty guys, so it's actually a different day. As you can see, most of the snow's gone now. Anyway, so once you've got the new air filter in there, oiled up, popped it in, got it clipped back in the way it should be, what you'll do, just like you took it off, put the air box cover back on, tighten down all the screws. Then of course you'll just come here, little clip there slides in right there, pop it in, pop it up here. Then make sure you got your washer and then your screw. Then just tighten her back down. Now it's time to start her up. Key on, gas on. Maybe give her a little choke. There she goes. Back off. There she goes. And one thing you can do, I actually, before I finished making this video, I had already listened to it run without the airbox cover on, and you can actually hear it drawing air in through the air filter. And if it sounds like it's drawing air in, no problem, then that's good. You know you did it right. It should be running pretty good now. So guys, I think the only thing left to do now is to hop on this bike and do some riding.